Hey everybody, I'm Matt and this is Mid-Teen Geek. I noticed I ain't been able to do much videos here in a while, so I thought I'd try to put together a little something just with a combination of things going on last week or so. So let's get into it. Alright, first of all, I want to thank my friend, I consider him a friend now, Legacy of Nerd, Daniel, for on his last live stream, say that 3 times fast, he gave us a shout out, and I really appreciate it. He was very supportive. We went from 9 subscribers to 19 just for that, so very, very appreciative of him. He's my friend, I consider him a friend, he's my mentor. I honestly don't think I'd be doing this at all if it wasn't for him and his encouragement and him just showing me the ways of things I can do for not really doing anything at all at a cost. So again, check him out. And also I have a Facebook group. It's called What's Your Geek. I think I've mentioned it before on this stream, but I need your help. And my lighting's bad. Oh, there we go. Apologize for that. My lighting's not great because it's early in the morning. I get the early morning sun, and this light up here is kind of messing with everything. So my computer was actually providing some better light. Alright, so anyway, as I'm bringing that back up, because let's try to do it all in one cut here. The Facebook group is called What's Your Geek, and again, it's just an area where fellow fandom nerds and whatnot can come in and just have a general conversation. You may notice I'm a little raspy this morning because I just woke up. We had a late night last night. Me and the missus went to the Pod Meets World show live in Nashville. Found out about they started doing these tours for the summer, and I guess it's going to kind of trickle into the fall, where the Pod Meets World cast of Daniel Fishel, Will Friedle, and Ryder Strong going to different cities, doing an hour and a half of basically a recreation of what they would do on a podcast, which is still great. They have their own merchandise for the show. Now, this is not mine, this is Mrs. because, check it out there, because they only went up to 2X, which I'm a big man. I need at least a 3, unfortunately. Maybe one day I'll be down to a 2. But they only had one guy doing this merch sale, and he said, well, they're unheavy, you want to look at it? I said, no, I need at least a 3 on anything I do. But I did pick up a poster that was signed by all 3 of them. Right here, you probably can't see the signatures. Again, I apologize for my bad lighting, but there's only so much I can do because of the morning sun. It's either have a bad glare or worse glare with this light being on. Okay, so but yeah, but that poster was not cheap. It was $80, but it is signed by all 3. So I took into consideration when Will came to Nashville Comic Con that he charges about $40 just for signatures, $60 for a combo. So I mean, if I got 3 signatures on a poster, in the long run, I'm saving money because I don't know when the other 2 may actually ever visit locally like that for a signing. Me and the missus went and didn't get back till 11:30 last night, just because it was a little bit of a drive for us to get back out of Nashville. So that's why I'm kind of a little raspy and such. Just when I'm still kind of waking up, missus is still asleep. So, alright, next thing, guys, I have to keep a list because I get so much random crap in my head. I have to keep a list on an envelope. Alright. Okay, now something I haven't promoted yet, and I don't know why I haven't promoted this yet. Because it's local news, it's Tennessee news. It's next weekend, August 11th through the 13th, is the Smoky Mountain Fan Fest. It is in Sevierville at the Smoky Mountain Convention Center, I believe. Make sure I'm telling you that right. But anyway, if you go on SmokyMountainFanFest.com, you'll see all the details. And I'm looking at it right now just because there's so many guests that you guys might want to check out. I'm not able to attend, unfortunately. We've been doing so much traveling and whatnot that it's just been, we need a break. And so, it looks like their headliner is the guy who played the dad on Twilight, Peter Facinelli, if I'm saying that right. I've seen Twilight, but I'm not a fan per se. And the girl that played the sister Alice, Ashley Green, she's gonna be there. It looks like that's kind of their headliners. Just some more touch here. So you might Joey Fatone from NSYNC, I love NSYNC. Missed out on visiting Joey in Huntsville when I went. He was actually next to Amy Jo Johnson when I met her, and the person I was with was kind of radio, and I just couldn't get it back around to meet him. Another favorite of mine, Karen Parsons, who played Hilary Banks on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and another favorite movie, Major Payne. I can't hear you. But yeah, Karen Parsons. I didn't know she did Comic Cons. Again, I'm just getting into Comic Con scene this year, so I'm learning a lot. I'm not sure who all comes on a regular, who doesn't, but she's going to be there. And look, I'm following her Instagram. She just came out with a new book recently, so looks like she does do some book writing, so check it out. Alright, and because I'm a Power Rangers fan, I know I gotta mention this. Rory Travis, who played the Red Grade Battle Force Ranger, is supposed to be there, and this is his first time in Tennessee. I want to go just to meet him, but who knows? We'll see how things go. It's a little bit of a drive for us to go. There was a couple that did drop out, but they did replace him. Ernie Reyes Jr. He was in, you probably remember him best from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. He played Kino, and he also served as one of the guys in the suit doing the martial arts. So he's supposed to be there. That'd be a cool guy to meet. Efren Ramirez, he played Pedro on Napoleon Dynamite, another cult classic. Just trying to find a couple more for you guys here. Might want to check it out. But again, if you want to check it out, SmokyMountainFanFest.com. It is next weekend, August 11th through the 13th, so definitely check it out. Jason Marsden, he goes to everything. Still haven't met him. I've been to 2 of his shows. The guy that played the original voice of Lionel, Larry Kenney, he's going to be there. So again, there's more and more anime voice actors, other actors. There's so many on here. There's a whole big list, but I just want to touch on a few, just draw your guys' interest towards that. So if you're interested in going, definitely check it out. And if you go, let me know how it was, because I do things on a wing, so who knows? I may still pull it out and go on, next Saturday. Who knows? But I just really don't think I will. So something that happened Thursday. I'm in a group chat with people at Hawkeye's Power Ranger stuff, and Big Bad Toy Store had Blue Zeo Ranger Lightning Collection and Red SPD Red Ranger for sale. Not only for sale, but for retail. They went quick, and luckily your boy here got in quick enough. He got them, and I've got confirmation yesterday it shipped. So I've already got them, but at that price, no. I mean, I had my Blue Zeo just signed by oh gosh, I can't think today. We know who he is. I got a whole stream of videos about him. Oh my gosh, you can tell I just woke up. I can't think. Steve Cardenas. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna leave it in because that's funny, because I can't remember his name. I just made him. But yeah, I've got one signed, but this way I have an extra one for just the general collection, because I have my inbox collector as best as I can, except for these windowless boxes. I open them just to check them. But yeah, I figure for $21.99, I'll definitely pick them extra, because I paid a lot more for that one, and as well as the SPD Red one, just to have as extras. I mean, at that price, you gotta pick it up, because I paid more for that, for both of those. So, but yeah, those went quick. I don't know. I just got lucky and got in there at the right time. I don't even know where they got the stock at from. Somebody must have bought out a bad warehouse or something. Okay, so toy hunt. Now, I do toy hunt a little bit when I have time. I don't record them because usually I'm in my work uniform, and I don't need to be seen doing that in my work uniform. And also, usually when I go, there's people around like crazy, so there wouldn't be a good me being able to kind of voice over what I'm seeing here. And it's usually the same stuff. I've only got like a handful of places around here I check out that usually have anything, but usually it's always the same stuff, except for Ross's. You never know what they're going to get. But I did kind of look up this week. Well, before I get to that, I posted about it on my Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram, it's just me 10 Geek. Follow me there if you want to chat. hit me up on a DM and we'll go. But one thing I did pick up, I had to order it, unfortunately, because I don't have a local Target. But how? This guy, Heath Ledger Joker, gold label. I seen somebody post about it on one of the Facebook groups, and as soon as he says, I've got to have it. So, didn't work out where I could pick it up in store, but apparently I had Target credit, I didn't know about it because I registered. So it almost covered all my shipping. So I was only at like $2 and something for shipping. So I paid basically retail for it. But I am on the hunt to get the others, the other 3 that go with that build set. 2 of them are still on Amazon. Just had to pull the trigger in on those. The Batman one, as of now, you can still get him on McFarlane website, but the shipping's like $12. And I don't know, still debating on that one. I may end up doing it because it may end up still being the same cost on the aftermarket, because you can't find them anywhere else that I've seen. If you have found him, let me see if he's on this box. He's this one right here. Let's see if I can show it here. It is the Christian Bale Batman from Dark Knight Rises. Should be the collector build Bane #1. So if you see him for a good price, let me know. I'm just had to pull the trigger on paying $12 for shipping, which is almost the cost of the figure. So, but I did do a small toy hunt earlier this week, and what I picked up at Ross was this big guy. It is the, I can't remember now, Batman vs. Azrael Batman armor. So I mean, it's pretty good. Still running for about $25 on normal websites, but you can see right here on the tag I paid $9.99 for it. Normally I wouldn't pick these things up, but at that price, and it's a very nice figure. I mean, I do enjoy Batman, and I mean, for that price, why not? And I also went to my local Big Lots, who never has anything. They got the same Power Ranger figures I've seen for the last year. The still at retail price, which is the Phantom Ranger and the Yellow Zeo. And I get Yellow Zeo at Big Ollie's for $9, actually $8. And they still want full retail, which is crazy, but I don't need it. But I did find, as I was walking out, they had a clearance table, and I happened to spot this guy, another gold label. It's Batman Dark Detective, gold label. Now again, this is something I normally wouldn't pick up, especially at retail. I mean, even looking at the tag, it said $12.98, but what confused me, said everything half off on that table. So I said, let me check this out. Ended up getting it for $6.50. So I thought, for $6.50, yes, I will pick up this figure. Worst case, I do have a couple places towards Christmas time, that take toys and stuff for donation. So I figure worst case, I'll donate it to them. So yeah, that's my, actually, before I forget, I don't remember the name of them, but the Megazord and Dragonzord of the same thing, of the Lego set, and I know what I'm talking about. My bargain hunt had those, $17 each. I almost picked them both up for me, but so I started looking at them. They look kind of flimsy by the drawings, and these things are not fun to put together. They're a pain, and you still have to put the stickers themselves on everything. It's not like a true Lego brand. It's an off-brand, and it's just not everything fits great. I have a Green Ranger one like that, and it wasn't working good, made me mad. I think I threw it away or threw it back in the box somewhere. But, they had the Dragonzord and the Megazord. I didn't pick it up for me, but I did pick up a Dragonzord for a friend, and I've got to get that shipped out to him sometime soon, because he can't never find it. And it was the first I've ever seen in that bargain hunt. Bargain hunt's been pretty good. They had some Legend items, Marvel Legend items there that are going on clearance and whatnot. So, if you have a bargain hunt, check them out. Now, there is one thing I've gotten really into McFarlane figures, just because their packaging is consistent, it's beautiful, their figures are great, but I'm having to be really selective because my spacing is limited. But one thing I think I've talked about this for another channel, another channel. Sorry, again, I'm early, still waking up, brain fog. Ugh. It was announced, I'm pretty sure it was announced at San Diego Comic-Con, the 6-pack movie Batman set for 119. I check that list daily of who all will carry it. So still nothing on the pre-orders. I was really hoping to find it on the pre-orders. Still haven't, but if it pops up, hit me up, DM me. As soon as you see it ready to sell on any site, let me know. Because you may beat me to the punch, because I want that set. Help me. Because it's really cool. I mean, for the price, definitely. I know this video is kind of running long, so I apologize, but I hadn't really done a good video in a while, so I think hopefully I'm holding your guys' attention. But a couple of things, a couple of local news. On my personal Instagram, I commented on something Jason Font, the Time Force Red Ranger, had posted, and asked him, inquired about coming to Tennessee. And he did say there is plans to come to Tennessee in June of next year. Read into that what you will, because remember, this is the way I took it. What's the first weekend in June for the last 2 years? Nashville Comic-Con. Because he did say he's coming to Nashville. Let me specify. He did say he's coming to Nashville in June. So that's the first thing that popped in my head was Nashville Comic-Con. Now, Johnny Young Bosch, I'm going to keep my screen going. You guys can see my face. There we go. Now, Johnny Young Bosch was at this last year's Comic-Con. There we go. Again, sorry for all the terrible lighting, but this is the best of the worst. So, yeah, Johnny Young Bosch, I met him. I've got him posted on my Instagram where I've met him. He was there, so they definitely may have him there. I did ask him indirectly in response, but he never responded. So I think it's still unofficially official to that, because I don't know anything else that's going on during that particular time frame that's so far advanced that they would know. So I was hoping that Jason Font will be at Nashville Comic-Con next June, which again, for the record, they haven't announced it yet, but it's been for the last 2 years, it's been the first weekend in June. Okay, and last bit of local news. After we met Steve, I believe it was the very next day, if not the day after, that the store, Replay Toys, did announce officially that Catherine Sutherland and Nakia Baris will be there on August 25th from 4 to 7 p.m. for a signing and meet and greet. So excited to bring out. I'm hoping to bring the kiddo this time around. I know I talked about on the Steve Bardina's one that I overtalked talking to the manager, but this is confirmed now that they will be there. If you're a fan, come out, support them. I'll try to put all this information out there. I know I've already got it on my Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's Mid-10 Geek as well. I've already got a post about it, so it has all the details. Alright guys, so I know this video's been running kind of long, so there's just a bunch of little stuff I want to touch on. I didn't have any particular subject, which is usually how these things go with me, but yeah, if you got any comments, please comment. Again, I'm gonna tag What's Your Geek Facebook group. Please come join it. That way we can have an open format talk in a safe space. Feel free to reach out to me through Instagram on Mid-10 Geek, or if you want to email me, it's mid10geek@gmail. It's MIDTN geek @gmail.com. But yeah, thanks everybody. Have a great weekend.